All right. I thought someone walked in on you guys. I'm sorry.
They would have got shot.
Corey's got the clap.
Oh, fuck.
So this is a documentary about STDs. We didn't say it. No, I'm just kidding.
Been to Thailand twice. Thank God for penicillin. Penicillin
Any
shots.
stories you want to tell while you're on camera? No.
No.
Where you really go? You went to Thailand?
Yeah,
What was it
Phuket.
like?
Oh,
Did you
it's
surf
great.
there?
No. I just got really drunk.
Yeah, that can happen. One night in Bangkok. Okay, so you got some tattoos there, Bucket.
Yes.
You want to introduce your tattoos at all?
Yeah, so on this arm I kind of got like a pirate theme going on. I did 2 MUs, Marine Expeditionary Units, so we were out at sea a lot. So just to get back to like the naval roots and all that and being out in the open waters, wanted to get a pirate sleeve.
Got it.
Inside of my arms, kind of corny now that I think about it, but not really. It's a Lamb of God song. I got it when I was a boot Marine. If I live, I will kill you. If I die, you are forgiven. Kind of like an honor thing. So going into like a combat scenario, you know, you get me before I get you. I respect you. I forgive you for that. You stood toe to toe with me. You know what I mean? But I'll kill you.
When did you go into the service?
I joined in June of 2008. I went to Paris Island 2 weeks after I graduated high school.
What was that training like? Initial training like?
It was a little intense. I kind of had a general idea what it was. My dad was a Marine infantry guy. He was in Grenada and Beirut, so he kind of...
What did he tell you before you went?
He really didn't tell me a lot. He kind of wanted me like a little baptism by fire, figure it out on your own. But just through hearing him talk and telling me the wee bit that he told me, I kind of knew that it was going to be pretty gnarly. You know?
And was it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a gut check, that's for sure.
How long did it last?
Oh, fuck. Well, 3 months. 3 months.
Did you change after that? You
Oh,
lost a lot of
dude.
weight?
Oh, yeah. I changed a ton.
Turned into a devil dog?
Yeah, oh, yeah. You kind of get weird after that because you're so used to like answering in third person. You can't say I or me. You have to say this recruit. And you're constantly like locked and ready to go. And I went home after on boot leave, and my family's like, "Oh wow, he's fucking
right. He's ready to go."
Yeah, he's nuts." But that dies off once you hit your first unit and everything.
Right.
So.
First deployment?
First deployment, I was on the 11th MU, so Marine Expeditionary Unit. We just sailed throughout the Pacific pretty much. Went to Jordan, went to Dubai, Guam, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia. Went to Kuwait. Did I say Kuwait already?
Kind of saw the whole world.
Yeah. Mainly we dominated the South Pacific, a couple Middle Eastern countries. And then we were on our way back from that one, and we got tasked to be combat replacements in Afghanistan for 3-7. So Fox Company, which I was in, we went into Sangha with 3-7, and our Echo Company went into Marja. So it was kind of, we came back for like a month, did the whatever requirements we needed to do to go, and then we jumped on a plane and went straight over there.
What was that experience like?
A little bit surreal. You know, it's kind of like you train so long for that, and then you're finally there. You know, it's a hard pill to swallow. I always compare it to football. You know, you do your double sessions all summer long, you sweat your dick off, and then finally you run out of the tunnels on Friday night with the lights on. You know, once you get into like the combat zone in theater, it's kind of like, okay, this
isn't a game.
No, it's not a game. No, it's not. But you work so hard and train for so long, and then you're finally there. You know what I mean? And then you just kick back to your lowest level of training and just do what you do. It all comes natural to most of us.
Any intense situations you found yourself in?
Oh yeah, you know, we experienced, you know, heavy amount once we got into fucking Sangin. We lost a dude over there to an IED. A couple other dudes got shot. You know, it was kind of, I was 19, 20 at the time. I was like, oh shit, this is it. You know what I mean?
Did you see that happen?
When our guy went down, I was on post when it happened. There was a guy planting an IED in a wall or something. One of our posts shot him, so we had to descend a squad down to do a battle damage assessment. And when they went down there, one of the team leaders tried to get the high ground to get a viz on the valley, and then he stepped on a pressure plate. So I wasn't directly there with him. I was still on Overwatch up on the towers because it happened right outside our PB. So, but just hearing that like over the radio, they called into Kazovac and stuff. It's like, oh shit! And then you're just waiting for that name, like who the fuck was it? You know what I mean? Then you hear, you know, his battle number. We don't say names over the radio. You hear his battle number over the radio. You're like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? It really hits you then. You grow up real fast. You grow up real fast.
any hand-to-hand combat? I'm sure you had to discharge your firearm a few times.
No, no hand to hand. I mean, I know some dudes that have gone, you know what I mean? But not with us. All the engagements are pretty far away, you know what I mean? I think the closest was 100 yards or so. Other than that, you really can't see where the fuck they're shooting from, you know what I mean?
So this documentary is about kind of men's mental health, or how tough guys deal with tough situations.
Yeah.
Toughest things that you've dealt with in your life, Bucket, have they come in your military experience, or have they come in other areas of your life?
Both. I had a great childhood. My parents were super supportive. You know, they were always there for me in anything. So you can, you know, I grew up with a good life, you know. Then I got into the military and shit kind of went downhill, you know. I was married after I got back from my second deployment, which was my first deployment to Afghanistan. And then shit kind of, you know, I came back different, you know what I mean?
Are you still married?
No, I'm divorced now.
Did that divorce happen because of your first deployment? Because
It happened because of all my deployments. She left me on my fourth deployment before I came home.
What happened?
I blame myself for a lot of it, you know what I mean, just because that's how I am. But me constantly being gone. My daughter was born 2 weeks after she was born. I went back in Afghanistan again. And then just dealing with coming back home to a baby, and she didn't know me that well, and you know, I drank a lot, and you know, start making stupid decisions and shit, and it, you know, it messes with you a little bit. So I don't blame her for leaving, but